What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. So what we have got here today is the Huawei Nova 12S, a new mid-range phone from Huawei that is about to launch in Malaysia really soon, and I'm really excited to talk about this because this is a very beautiful and fashionable phone. So I'm not going to take anything out of the box because we have already got the phone right here. Now this is how the phone looks like. Now as you can see, it has this very nice white color textured back. It is also available in a blue color as well, which looks really nice as well. So what I'm really impressed with the 12S is that it actually looks very fashionable. Now look at this camera bump right here. Don't you think it looks like a koala bear, for instance, or even like this monkey baby Milo over there? Now, the Nova series has always been well known about its design here, and it makes it really fashionable when you carry one, alright? Now, one thing that this phone really excites me is how light and thin it is. It only matches about 6.88mm thin, and what it houses on the front here is a 6.7-inch OLED display that refreshes at 120Hz and a touch sampling rate of 300Hz. Now, this is a very nice symmetrical bezel that you can see right here. There's no sudden thickness on the bottom or even the top here. This is a very nice design that Huawei has achieved here. Now, being a mid-range device, this doesn't mean that the Nova 12S comes with bad specs, because this phone is equipped with a Snapdragon 778G Plus chip, which is still very capable at this point of time, even though it has some age already. It comes with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, which is sufficient for most people out there. Now, what the Nova 12S is trying to sell you right here, aside from its nice fashionable design, is its front selfie camera system. Now let's fire up the camera app. Now look at this. Isn't this the clearest selfie camera that we have all seen? Because this is probably the highest front-facing camera that we have ever seen on a phone. It is a 60 megapixel camera. So imagine taking a selfie that you can print it on a large billboard. The Nova 12S seriously can take nice selfies here, right? Now on the back here, of course, you get a triple camera system, but only 2 cameras are usable. The main camera is a 50 megapixel system. The main camera is a 50 megapixel camera, and the secondary camera is an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera. Now in terms of video specifications, now this is something that I always talk about phones, because I think all modern mid-range phones should be able to take 4K videos. Now this is a good news here, because as we are on the front camera here, the Huawei Nova 12S can support up to 4K 30 FPS, which is the needed resolution for taking videos nowadays, even on the front-facing camera. And even if we switch over to the back here, it will still support 4K 30 FPS. Now you can even go to the ultra wide lens, it still supports that same resolution. And if we flip over to the front again, yeah, you can do a few angles. Like you can go to like close up, go to this 0.8x ultra wide angle, and go even wider with this wide angle. Now look at how wide this thing gets. It looks absolutely incredible. Now, unlike the Huawei Nova 12S of the Chinese version, which is called the Nova 12 Huoliban, the Nova 12S doesn't come preloaded with Harmony OS 4.0, but rather it ships with EMUI 14 that is based on Android 12. Now, you all know that Huawei devices don't come with Google mobile services preloaded, so you are just limited to Huawei's app gallery for most of the essential apps. Now, I did a review previously on the Huawei MatePad 11.5 Paper Matte Edition, and I did comment on how well Huawei has built up its HMS ecosystem, so you really don't have much issues when it comes to using certain Google apps on the phone. It's just that you need some time to load these apps onto the phone. Now let's find out if this phone has any White Vine certification. So let's head on over to Netflix here, which I've signed in. So as you can see, Netflix works well, runs fine on the Nova 12S. And if we head on over here, so obviously there's no HD icon right here, so this phone is not White Vine L1 certified, so you can't play any HD content on Netflix. Now, despite its slim form factor, Huawei has still managed to fit in a sizable 4500 mAh battery that supports 66 watts Huawei supercharging. Now, this is actually very commendable because there isn't a lot of mid-range phones within the segment that comes with a slim form factor of under 7mm, and the Nova 12S is probably one of the few phones to do so at this point of time, and it still comes with a large battery just like this that supports super fast charging. Now, at this point of shooting, I do not have the pricing details of this phone just yet, but I'm sure it is going to be very reasonably priced because considering that this phone is using a pretty old chipset here, but it still works really well. As you can see, it works very smoothly. But don't go away just yet, because I will be doing a full review of the Huawei Nova 12S on the channel, so definitely stay subscribed for that. And as for now, thanks for watching this really quick hands-on and first impressions of the Huawei Nova 12S. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below, and be sure to let me know what you guys want me to test out on the Huawei Nova 12S, and I'll have them answered on the full review. So thanks for watching, that's it for now, and I'll see you guys in the next one.